Sign language, as defined by Kevin Samuels, is a concept that outlines a pattern of behavior often seen in conversations and debates. It's an acronym where each letter stands for a specific tactic used to manipulate or control a conversation. Here's what each letter stands for. S is for shame. This involves using shame as a tool to silence the other person or make them feel inferior. It's an attempt to make the other person feel bad about their beliefs, actions, or stance on a topic. I is for insults. This involves using derogatory remarks or offensive language to belittle the other person. The goal here is to attack the person's character or credibility rather than addressing the actual argument or topic at hand. G is for guilt. This involves making the other person feel guilty for their views, actions, or feelings. It's a manipulative tactic designed to make the other person question their own judgment and concede to the manipulator's point of view. N is for need to be right. This involves an obsessive need to prove oneself right, often at the expense of a productive conversation. It's a refusal to consider other perspectives or admit when one is wrong. When these tactics are used in a conversation, it can create a toxic environment that stifles open and honest dialogue. It's important to recognize these tactics when they're being used and to address them appropriately to maintain a respectful and productive conversation. As a pathology, sign language refers to habitual or compulsive use of these tactics. This pattern of behavior can be harmful and destructive to relationships and conversations, as it prevents open, respectful, and constructive dialogue. Confronting sign language while maintaining professionalism can be challenging, which is a testament to the high-level communication skills that Kevin Samuels displayed on his live call-in show. Here are some suggestions that may help you next time you're faced with these tactics. Shame. If someone tries to shame you, it's important to stay calm and composed. You can say something like, "I understand that we may have different perspectives, but I believe it's important to respect each other's viewpoints. Let's focus on the issue at hand rather than resorting to personal attacks." Insults. If someone resorts to insults, you can respond by saying, "I believe we can discuss this matter without resorting to insults. Let's maintain a professional tone and focus on the topic at hand." Guilt. If someone tries to make you feel guilty for your views or actions, you can say, "I understand your perspective, but I don't think it's productive to use guilt as a tactic in this conversation. Let's focus on the facts and work towards a solution." Need to be right. If someone is obsessively trying to prove they're right, you can say, "I appreciate your passion on this topic, but it's important to consider all perspectives. Let's try to understand each other's viewpoints rather than focusing solely on who's right or wrong." In all these situations, it's crucial to remain calm, composed, and respectful. It's also important to keep the conversation focused on the issue at hand and not let it devolve into personal attacks or emotional manipulation. Remember, the goal of effective communication is to have a productive and respectful conversation, not to win an argument.